Hey guys, it is Amy, the Real Kid Tourist, coming to you live once again from my office. It is December 31st, 2019, the last day of, a decade of the 2019s, it just seems like everything closes and then a whole new chapter opens, so it's very exciting. I just got home from Magic Kingdom, as many of you who follow me on Facebook can see, of the insanity that is Magic Kingdom right now. I think I have a hair in my mouth, sorry. This is called Park Hair. It's really adorable. Anyway, so Magic Kingdom, that was fun. I had no intention of going to Magic Kingdom. This morning I woke up and, like many of my ideas, fortunately and unfortunately, I just kind of think a spur of the moment, and I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of sick of being home. I'm kind of sick of I haven't been in the park since like the 20th. I need to get out. So, and we've actually had some really cruddy weather, and at least the sun is out right now. It's only 68 degrees here right now, but this morning it was like 55, and like the day before it was like 70, 80 degrees. So it's been crazy here. Anyway, so I've always seen pictures and videos. I've done Epcot before for New Year's Eve, never Magic Kingdom. I never had an intention of staying until tonight. No. No. And I'll tell you the reason is because I wouldn't have any sanity left. Here's just like a side note before I really get into this. When I'm walking around Magic Kingdom and I'm really observing, when I have no real motivation except observation, I guess, it takes on a whole new life when you're there, because I'm not rushing to a ride, I'm not rushing to a restaurant, there's nobody with me, it's just me and my thoughts. What a scary place. Anyway, so I'm just kind of looking around and seeing things, and what always kind of catches me, not by surprise, but just is not only how many people want to do this day, like I'm just going in for just the heck of it, but people who plan their vacations for this day or for this week, when it's so crazy, like you just don't get half of what you could get done during the rest of the year. But where they put everybody, what I mean by that is, like, literally I can usually sit on a curb, on a bench, people watch, for hours if I'd like. There were no benches left open. There were no curbs left open. There were no planters, like, you can kind of sit or lean on a planter, or fencing. I mean, if there was an empty spot, someone filled it. So I just always wonder, like, how do you fill, like, not even a 12-hour day? If people are there for extra magic hours at 7 a.m. and they're staying till midnight tonight, and that's not even midnight, that's midnight fireworks, and then it's the death march to the bus into your resort or to your car in the parking lot, the monorail line, that alone takes another hour. So you're talking like 1 a.m. So what are we talking here? 12, 17, 18 hours? I mean, wow. It's a long time, people. I don't know if I could. I did 24 hours. They did it, I believe, for 2 years in a row. They did Magic Kingdom. They did it one day only, 24 hours open. I did do it. Eric Golden knows all about that. We hung out together. It was a great night. I was just near exhaustion, and that's only 6 more hours than what these people are putting in today. You add little children, you add thank God the weather is amazing today. So, and the cooler weather will definitely help, which I think is what's driving in more crowds, because like I've always said, you can do crowds, you can do the heat. You can't do them both together. And because the heat is not a factor today, maybe the crowds just aren't really bothering anybody today. But that, getting back to my last point, is I just don't know where they put everybody. So, the garden area across from Casey's, now that they redid that whole thing like the last couple of years. So there's some fountains, and now there's like grass. It actually looks almost like a city park. It's really cute. On the right side of Main Street USA, I believe that is for the Happy Ever After firework, like, party, where you get, like, you used to get fast passes to that and stuff. I don't know if they do that anymore. That's where Wishes viewing used to be. And then I know they have the dessert party over in the Noodle Terrace area. But on the left side by Casey's, it looks like that's open. So what people had done, and I was going to take a picture of, and I thought, I don't know. I actually do think about, by the way, guys, when I take videos and pictures, because if you look at some of mine, there's so many cast members or people like, because I'm like, what is she taking a picture of? Anyway, they had their blankets out like they were at a picnic. It was actually pretty adorable, but they were there to just wait out the whole day long. Now it's a beautiful day, so to sit there and smell Casey's and hear, you know, the music from the Main Street stage, and I don't know if the Kick It, Shake It, Pop It, whatever parade's called. Sorry, they just keep changing the name of it. I don't know if that comes down today. So it's definitely a nice little spot, but the only other spot I was thinking of that I would hide my family for the day before the midnight fireworks, and I did actually check it today to see if anyone was back there yet, is in the back corner by Barnstormer, way in the back corner. It's past Goofy's meet and greet tent back there. It's way in the back. You'll see a bunch of tables and chairs, and they open that quite a bit, like for dance parties and stuff during like Halloween party and Christmas party, and there was nobody back there. And I always think, oh, this is such an amazing spot for mothers with young kids to just get out of the crowd, because there really isn't anything that gets crazy busy over there. The water area for the Casey's train and everything, again, it was colder out this morning, so not a lot of kids were in and around it, so that keeps all the traffic over by Barnstormer and Dumbo. So it's just a nice little corner to get, you know, away from everybody. So that, I think, is where I would hide if I had stayed or brought my family in. The lines were ridiculous if you saw my posts. Big Thunder was pretty much almost down to the bridge, which that does happen occasionally. Space Mountain was actually a surprise. First of all, when I wrote TTA, I had no idea that they were going to play the Christmas music and have the Christmas lights going in there. So that was actually really awesome, because this girl doesn't ride Space Mountain. I did it one time with Kelly, and that's enough. So it was crazy in there. And so watch the video on YouTube of my full TTA ride today, because it's pretty awesome actually to see just a different view of it, and it's actually pretty cool to see from the point of view actually from People Mover, not from the ride. So that was really neat. They were also playing the Christmas music over at Speedway. Now, it kind of is a little bit weird because it was blasting. If you listen to my People Mover video or watch it, you'll hear it blasting on the left right before you go into Space Mountain. I mean, loud, you guys. And without the Christmas lights like shining with it and sparkling, and it's really cool at night, but during the day it's kind of confusing because you've got Tomorrowland music playing over here, you have the People Mover playing above you, you know, on the speakers on the ride, and then you have this blasting music of Trans-Siberian over on the left. It was a little weird, but I get it. They're throwing, basically they take the Christmas party this week and they kind of just throw it at Magic Kingdom and say, here. And they did, as with the parade. I saw people starting to line up, and I was like, oh, there's a parade today, you know, and they're like, yeah, there's one at 11 o'clock. And I said, oh, is it the normal parade or is it like a Christmas parade? And she's like, oh, it's the Christmas one. So I said, it's the same as the Christmas party. I did live feed it, stream it, so it is on Facebook if you'd like to see it. I have my own from the Christmas party actually on this YouTube channel, so you can kind of see the little bit of differences. Now, Bowling Hat Guy from Meet the Robinsons was not in today's parade, and the irony of irony is the reason that I stood there and for all 20 minutes, honestly, I didn't have to stand long to get a front row seat, which was nice today. I waited actually for him because our pictures of him in the last parade video, they're just so blurry. It's like his little legs just running by, and I was like, and there he goes. So today he wasn't even in it. I think they had more characters at the Christmas party, but I'd have to look at both of them again to make sure, but I know he was not in it and he was at the party. I love that, by the way, seeing the soldiers again, warmed my heart. That was amazing. So I just got really giddy that they were again. So that's just really neat. And it was a packed house, obviously, at Magic Kingdom. So you're feeling all that joyful energy with people being so excited to see all the characters. And that was really fun. And that's kind of brings me to something else about having a full park. And what I mean by full, I mean is a packed park. the cool thing about that people don't realize is I feel like Disney really, really, really like just puts it all out there for those full days. And what I mean is like they're just trying above and beyond to make everyone happy, to make it just joyous. I mean, when I walked in, I have a video of when I walked in Magic Kingdom this morning, again on Facebook, and the couple of soldiers were up there at the train station, and they're doing, my dogs, they were doing their little trumpet thing, and the whole band, the Main Street Band, was playing up there. And I was like, what a beautiful way to be greeted at Magic Kingdom. I've never seen that before, believe it or not. So that's why I kind of focus on it quite a bit on Facebook, because I'm like, is this happening? I've never seen this. This is so cool. I've seen them on Main Street. I've seen them, you know, down by the hub, but never with the soldiers up there. So that was really cool. A lot of the Streetmosphere were out this morning. I went and told Victoria Happy New Year. That's actually on the video. It's always nice to see characters. A country raider came up and hung out with me because I was by myself waiting for the parade, and there was nobody on my right or left, and I just stood there like the loser I am, and I was just like just standing there, and a Liberal just came over, Loose Lips, whatever his name is, I think it's Liberal Lips, and he came and stood next to me, and like he was gonna watch the parade with me. It was pretty awesome. Of course, no footage of that because I was in the moment. Believe it or not, I actually try to have those. I went over to the Dole Whip stand and I take a picture of their new Dole Whip. It has like a cake pop with it, and it kind of reminded me, you guys are laughing, it kind of reminded me of when you get like a Bloody Mary and they have like, where they just get out of control, and it's like a celery and like a full salad and some ranch dressing. But you know what I mean? Like they're just like, it's a salad into your drink. That's kind of what the cake pop reminded me of that. I just wasn't feeling it today, so I didn't get one, but I was like, oh, let me see if they have any pictures out, because, you know, unless you really follow like food blog or like food, anybody, you know, you just don't know they have those new ones out there. So that one sounded kind of cool. So that's why I shared the picture. That is also on Facebook. I try to share different things across my social media platforms. So Instagram, I count down vacations for a good friend of mine, and I try to do different pictures there. On YouTube, obviously, I have my daily vlog on life in Florida and just how crazy is being me. And then I have Facebook is basically my home. I really enjoy just being able to post pictures, and like today was kind of like a virtual vacation, a nod wink wink, of basically just taking along my friends online who can't be here and saying, hey, look at this craziness of Magic Kingdom today. I had actually planned on going to Epcot after that and actually Animal Kingdom, just to see how crazy and nutty it is. And once you say excuse me about for the 50th time, or you've been run over, let's see, I was hit in the back with a stroller. I had a kid, you know, constantly just smacking me during the parade. You know, my patience level just starts to just go like this. And so I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe it's time for Amy to take a time out. She needs to go home now. So that's what I did, hence why I'm home now. We're gonna probably play, we usually do board games tonight, and we'll probably watch something screwy, silly on TV, who knows, maybe we'll watch a movie. Got a bunch of good snacks. I think everybody kind of owns this last day, this December 31st, last day to like, I don't know, I don't want to say pig out, but like just eat whatever the heck you want before you get back into it again. Probably do a run tomorrow, actually. We'll see how hungover I am with food and wine, maybe. I was thinking about what do I have in the fridge. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing New Year's Eve tonight, no matter if you're celebrating at Disney, Florida, or your home. I've had a great year, and I thank you all for being on this crazy adventure with me. It has been very exciting to bring the Relocated Tourist back to life. And thank you for everyone who supports me on it. That's the biggest thing. It's easy for people to be like, yeah, I like it or whatever, but when people say the most kindest things online or on any platform or even private message, I just got a beautiful Christmas card with a beautiful note. It means a lot to me, and I carry that with me every day because it helps me be a better person, be a better content creator, and definitely just bring more joy to you guys. So I will be posting a special video probably in the next couple hours. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy this vlog, and Happy New Year. I will see you in 2020. God bless.